Hello and welcome to my tutorial on how to get rid of your old broken Windows XP and get a nice looking Windows Vista. As you see, I'm currently using it right now. I have the start menu right here, and it's like 95% original Windows Vista. You see, if I try and open this folder right here, main. The framework up here is a little bit different, and also in the real Windows Vista computers there used to be some sidebar out here with some Windows Vista gadgets to it that's not included. And also in the start menu right here, usually you are allowed to type something down here, but you won't be able to do that in this version of Windows Vista. Anyway, let's get started. First of all, open your web browser. Mine's Safari. And by the way, if my computer is real slow or something, it's not because of that Windows Vista thing. It's because when I'm recording something with the Camtasia Studio or the Camtasia Studio recorder, it just makes my computer lag like fucking hell. Anyway, once you open your web browser, you can go to Google. Now you search for download Vista Customization Pack v3.6 free. So again, search for download Vista Customization Pack v3.6 free. Now hit the search button. Scroll down until you find this link, Vista Customization Pack download. Also remember to always look for this exact link, don't click any of the others, as I haven't checked those. Just click this one. And when your web address is fully loaded, make sure that the web address you see is this exact one. Now hit the download button. Hit free download. And wait for it to transfer us to this website, hotshare.net. And again, make sure that the download file you get to is at this exact link. Now you can hit download now. And bada-bum, now it starts your download. I'm sorry that you have to visit so many web pages just to get to this link, but hey, that's where it is. Now that you have downloaded it, you go to the directory where you saved your file. By the way, you need WinRAR for this tutorial. Now you hit extract here on the file, VCP thing. And now I get some error message, and that is probably because I already did install this once, but you shouldn't get that. You just hit close. Now, when this file is actually extracted, you should get a file on your desktop, an exe file called setup. You run it and you just do a basic installation, hit next and run and install and that kind of stuff. But there's one thing I want you to actually take notice of, and that is to read the actual texts, because this is not 100% risk-free. I'll not advise you to do this if you run some business server or something on your computer, because this modifies your system files, which makes your computer run. So if any of these files are being corrupted during the installation, your computer might not be able to work. So that's why I created a backup CD of my computer, and I'll probably advise you to do that too, even though it takes some time. But I cannot, I'm afraid, not show you right now, because YouTube only gives you 10 minutes. Anyway, once you if there's nothing you think like, oh shit, I don't want to do that, and just click next and install. Then once you have installed it, you can erase the setup file if you want to. Now you have to right click on your desktop and click properties, Now you will get this window. You go to this tab right here, look, then Windows and buttons. That make sure they're set to this arrow thing. I don't know how it's pronounced in English, but hey, I'm only a 13-year-old Dane, so I don't know that much English. Also, color schedule. Make sure they're set to XP, start menu, NB. And if you want to, you can change the size of the fonts. I have set it to normal right now, but sometimes I set it to large. Anyway, once you finally got the settings that you want, and remember this the only thing that you can actually decide for yourself is the font size. Always remember the color schedule should be XP, start menu, NB. Windows and buttons should be set to this arrow thing. Now that you are satisfied with it, just click OK. Now, once you got it applied and that stuff, you can go into your start menu, and it should look or not somehow exactly like this. And the reason you change the theme from default in the properties menu is because that if it's set to default, you might not be able to click the shut down the computer button, or at least I weren't. So I thought that I would tell you how to get rid of that too. Actually, I think that your tutorial on how to get rid of your old boring Windows XP and get a nice Windows Vista theme on it. I made this video because I like the software a lot. I thought like many of you might be interested in it, and I couldn't find any real video on how to get this. The only video I found on YouTube on this subject was really one of these cheat videos where they talk and act like they want to help you doing this, and then all of a sudden a very loud scream comes out of the speakers and a very creepy face appears on the screen, and you're sitting there 3 a.m. in the night watching it and peeing yourself. And yeah, I will give you too much information, so I'll just see you next time. Yep, I'll see you.